to talk about it now?
No, let's come. Oh well, yeah, there it is.
Okay, our
Huh?
graphics up. So let's leave that up for a second, and we will go ahead and talk about this. You are Future Artists, sponsored by Pritchett Associates. What are we doing? In the Upper Room is committed to serving as a platform for guiding and inspiring young people in their educational and creative development. Our goal is to reach out through our program, which airs on this television station, to invite students to participate in a series of contests that we have developed called You Are Future Artists. Why are we doing this? In the Upper Room has a very diverse team of talented, dedicated, and passionate individuals who believe that children are our greatest resource and that they should be both challenged and rewarded in order to have a balanced educational and living experience. So myself, Shauna Easter, and Michael Wiley will be working with students entering the performing arts category, and Michael will be working with students in the visual arts category. And each month in the Upper Room, members will select one winner from each of these two categories. So that would be performing arts and visual arts. I don't know what makes you think I can act, but that's okay. All right, fine.
I got a little piece to show.
You want me to give theater lessons? That's fine. What are the rules? The performing arts, we're going to write in the Upper Room and tell us what you like about acting, singing, and dancing. And in visual arts, create a drawing or painting of any subject. Students may use any medium: pencil, crayon, watercolors, chalk, etc. We'd like you to have the size be no larger than 8.5 by 14 inches. Originality will be strongly considered in judging your submitted artwork. And the deadline for submissions, the contest begins the first Sunday of each month. All entries must be received by the second Saturday before 6:30 p.m. And the winners will be notified via U.S. mail, email, or phone. And what do you win? The performing and visual artists will receive one-on-one coaching sessions with myself and Michael, which will be filmed and shown on our program in the Upper Room Outreach Ministries. And we're going to ask your parents or guardians to sign a consent form. And the winners will appear as guests live on our program in the Upper Room and will be awarded a certificate of achievement from In the Upper Room Outreach Ministries. And each child will receive acknowledgement for their participation in the program and will hear his or her name mentioned on live television along with all their classmates who will hear that. So this is something we're very, very excited about. Can we put that graphic up one more time? Because I do want to point something out that's new for us and beautiful, and I was so impressed with it. I just want to show it one more time. In the Upper Room, You Are Future Artist segment. In the bottom lower hand corner
Can we get the
of
graphic
the graphic,
on the screen?
when we show the graphic, I want to show you something. If you look there in the bottom left-hand corner, Michael Riley designed that, and anybody who knows our program knows exactly who that silhouette is. That is Sister Dottie Neal. And when I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I mean, what a perfect logo for our program. It's perfect. It is perfect.
It
captures the clap. It captures her love of hats.
Yes.
And I don't want to get too far away from our topic, but that logo, I mean, that just, it says it all.
It's all about that love, honor, and respect. What a beautiful woman.
And remembering her legacy. So we want
wonderful.
to, it is, isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
I mean, I love the graphic, and then I saw that little logo. So we want to encourage you to participate. I'm going to get all my little ones who I know to enter. And actually, one of my colleagues at work has a daughter who's a wonderful artist.
Oh, wow.
And I told her about it when we first mentioned it. So
She could be a winner.
she could be a winner. And so that's for performing arts and for visual arts.
That's wonderful.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for making it possible. So we're excited.
Quite welcome.
Yeah.
And you have our phone numbers. Our phone numbers come up, and our email address. So we'd like to have your submissions by 6:30 on that third Saturday or second Saturday before it's 6:30.
Yep.
And we'll have you on.
And the contest, the very first contest opens July the 4th.
So that should be exciting.
Yeah. So quick shout out.
Go for it.
All right. I want to send this shout out to my good friend, Mr. Eddie. I know you're watching. Happy Father's Day to you, and also to Anthony Carter, who was a former host of In the Upper Room, and he still remains involved.
Our story.
He's one of our greatest advisors. And that's
part of our creative design team.
Yes, he is. He does wonderful photographs, videography, and of course we have a commercial for him, and you will see that later in the program, Carter's Family Photos and Carter's Creative Ceremonies.
And I didn't forget you, Terry, so here's a shout out for you too, Terry.
Yeah, hey Terry.
So. Doc, did you want to talk about anything else you have coming up?
No, that's basically it. We're working on an educational forum in September. I just talked with Doc Brown, the professor at Hampton University, and he's on board to do this. And I know Mike has been working behind the scenes with me, and my wife. We're working hard to get these a real committee of educators. We're going to plan this and have an outstanding educational forum to talk about how we can help our youngsters in school, how we can help our parents. And it's a litany of rooms we want to use to do it, and just have people to be able to go into any particular room on any topic they want to hear about, and we'll get that information out a little later on in August.
Okay,
and
we'll be here for you.
We're going to do that and really start the kids off right for September.
Okay.
We have a lot of work to do. And I commend the superintendents who've planned all of these strategies and getting the youngsters ready for the fiscal year that's coming up. So we just want to, put a hand in there and give our support. We're not criticizing any particular district. We want to help.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing. So that's what we're working on, to try to give some exposure to some great educators who've going on to retire and those who are still working. And to take their expertise and put it out there. You can use it, fine. If you don't want to, that's your decision. But they know what they're talking about in terms of helping young people.
Right.
Particularly as it relates to minority students.
Excellent. Well, this has been an excellent segment of On the Road with Doc Pritchett. I've enjoyed this, Shauna.
Me too, and I've just figured out how we're going to cover the camp, because I have a wonderful boss. My boss is just do whatever you need, that's fine.
Okay.
So if the camps start at 9 o'clock in the morning, I can cover them in the morning for like an hour and then go to work.
Okay.
So we're good.
We're good.
Okay.
All right. Well,
we'll
see
be
ya.
here.
Yeah.
All right.
And once again, that was On the Road with Doc Pritchett, with Mr. Maurice Pritchett, Shauna Easter, Michael Riley. Don't worry, we're not going off the air. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with Freddie Fitzgiles.
And hopefully Camille and Janae.
Absolutely.
No pressure.
And his brother, Forrest Fitzgiles.